Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be simulating the end of Novus Mundus Season 1 into Age of History 3. But before that I'm going to be showing the nations at the end of Season 2 and yeah, how the map ended and stuff. So first of all we got one nation in North America. We got the Mexican cartel right here in around the capital of Mexico and also holding around the Mississippi River. Then we got Europe, where like 80% of all the nations were. We got Oak Isles over here, we just controlled a bit of the British Isles, mostly like around England and Wales. Then we got Penguin Army, who controls like a cubic version of the Netherlands or Benelux or whatever. Then we got the Kingdom of Eternal Sun, which kind of had a nation around the border between France and Germany, around like the Strasbourg, Alsace region. Then we got Imperium Mundi in the north of Italy, around like this flat area. Then we got a small Slovenia over here in Slovenia. Then Greater Bulgaria right here in Bulgaria. Then we got Agartha down here, they controlled a bit of Egypt and the Holy Land with Jerusalem, of course. Then when we get to Asia we have two nations, Qing and Japan, but they're not on the map because they only played for like 2 sessions, but I'm still gonna include them though, because they're factually on the map, you know. And then down here in Oceania we got Australia, which is just Tasmania and a bit blob at the south of Australia. Also one thing, Agartha also owned a bit of Antarctica, but I can't really add that to the simulation, but yeah, just so you know. So this was a showcase of how it was in reality, and now I'm gonna show you how it is gonna be in the simulation. So this is how it looks in Age of History 3. I tried to recreate it as best as possible. I'm gonna show you the borders in a second. But if you wanna be in this kind of video, I'm gonna make another one about the concept map for Season 2, which is next year. So if you like, say I want to make Ukraine, I'm gonna put you as entirety for Ukraine. Not what's going to be in reality, but like the concept map. Right now we got like Carthage, Scotland, Penguin Army and Greece on the map. Also Switzerland. So if you want to be in that simulator, battle simulator, you should join the Novus Mundus Discord server and make your own little country to be included in the next kind of battle royale. But here in North America we got the Mexican cartel. I had to make custom civilizations, but so as you see the flag isn't good, but yeah, we got a bit of an exclave here around the Mississippi and they kind of had this. Then we go to Europe, we got Oak Isles with kind of just the British flag, also a custom civilization and just controlled this kind of. Then we got the Penguin Army, which stretched from I can't pronounce this, from Canberra to Frisia, Drenthe. And we got the Kingdom of Eternal Sun, which stretches from Vitry-le-François until Mainz. I'm not gonna pronounce any provinces anymore, because I'm just butchering them probably. I did really find this a beautiful round stage, beautiful round sphere that I could make. We got Imperium Mundi over here, we got Slovenia over here. And then Tsardom of Bulgaria, Agartha over here, beautiful purple color and a special flag also. I did put no, I didn't. I forgot to put the capital in Antarctica, but it's not gonna make a big difference, so it doesn't really matter. Then we got the Qing over here and Japan over here and then Australia. Those are all the participants of this royale. I put the technology just about the part where they could colonize, so there is going to be happening some stuff. I'm going to be showing just some parts between hundreds of years, because this takes a long time. This game is scripted in Java, which means that it's just using a bit of GPU, but it's bottleneck because it's the same code used on the phone as on the PC, so it's not really optimized that well. But yeah, let's just see. Also maybe before we start, let's just see who has the biggest population. Agartha by far, 2.2 million. They have Oak Isles with 1.6. Penguin Army 1.6 also, and then the smallest of all of them, Slovenia, with just 38. And if you go look at economy, Penguin Army starts with the best and Qing with the worst, with a total economy of only 22. Then religions, I didn't really know what to put on most nations, so I just picked the things I thought were most like logical. So we got Protestant, Norse, Catholic, Pagan, Orthodox, and a bit of Buddhist and Confucian. Let's just fucking start, because I've been yapping for like way too long. I did just make another scenario because it wouldn't just want to work. I did like 5 attempts at trying to put in the colonization degree and stuff like that. The only downside is Japan. I have made the only downsides of this map is I've downsized Japan, and one good thing is Agartha is finally the capital on Antarctica. Also the rankings of the nations, we got Kingdom of Eternal Sun first place, Penguin Army second, Australia third, etc, etc. We got 11 civilizations in total. Let's just see who comes on top. Imperium Mundi is the first to colonize, and they took a few states in Italy, and see they're also expanding. Now they should also be starting to expand in a minute. Seems like Oak Isles also expanded a bit, and Imperium Mundi is also still expanding. Is it Slovenia? No, Slovenia is puppeted by Imperium Mundi, it seems. I make my screen zoom in a bit to make this more appealing without like the taskbars and stuff below. And almost 150 years passed, and it seems like the Penguin Army has been pushed back to only the Netherlands. Kingdom of Eternal Sun is kind of forming a France-ish something. Imperium Mundi is expanding into the Alps and the Italian peninsula, it seems. Bulgaria is just forming some trading empire, it's really just giving me Venetian vibes. And Oak Isles is really just asserting their control over the British Isles. Also Agartha is kind of forming an Egypt over here. Australia is starting to colonize the rest of Australia. Japan also has a bit of Japan. And the Qing is also a bit expanding. And for the rest, the Mexican cartel is just doing slow expansion. But I mean, the Mexican cartel is just chilling because they got nobody to worry about. They could just, you know, safegrade or like focus on their economy and just become an economic powerhouse, which happened in one of my test runs, in where they just focus into industry and they became insanely strong. Also, Switzerland, I mean Slovenia is a bit expanding. Let's see how it looks in another 100 years. Another 100 years have passed, and the Kingdom of Eternal Sun has been doing the best, I feel like. They even puppeted Slovenia, which I didn't even realize. For a moment, Imperium Mundi was just really doing what Samurai wanted, like Italian Peninsula, a coastline over here, and like Switzerland. But then the Kingdom of Eternal Sun just bashed into them. Seems like Imperium Mundi allied with the Oak Isles for now, which is, I feel like, kind of smart. The Oak Isles did expand more into the British Isles, and who's also here in Ireland? Slovenia has been weird, but they've also been expanding into Germany, Scandinavia and stuff. Slovenia expanded into Bulgaria, and Bulgaria is kind of forming some Black Sea Empire. They have an alliance with Agartha, and Agartha is just doing like the Mamluks, kind of. Like a Mamluk empire. Then we got the Qing, which is just doing a realistic Qing and expanding into Manchuria, or they came from Manchuria, but yeah, they're expanding into Manchuria, Korea, and the rest of China. Then we got Japan, which is a bit imperialistic and it expand into Australia. Australia still lives, but I mean they're number 10, so and it's not going well. We got Australia and Australia. Weird. Also New South Wales. These countries pop up because if like a nation controls something very far away and isn't connected on itself, they tend to just leave it be when there are rebels. So a lot of just random nations pop out. Also the Mexican cartel has been doing pretty good in taking over Mexico. I think that's it. Let's see what happens in another 100 years. Yeah, see you after the time lapse. another 100 years later and a lot happened. These are still allied, which is insane after like 100 years. They even have Slovenia back as a puppet Imperium Mundi, and they just squashed the Kingdom of Eternal Sun into oblivion. Penguin Army has also been puppeted by the Oak Isles. Oak Isles has been massively expanding. They're only the number 4. See, Agartha is number 1. Then we got Imperium Mundi at 2, Qing at 3, Oak Houses for Mexican Cartel. Let's just not look at this anymore, so it will be a surprise at the end. Imperium Mundi just back at its glory. Bulgaria is just continuing to expand. They made an alliance with the Kingdom of Eternal Sun, which seems like the sick man of Europe. They are expanding into Iberia, just going back to their roots. If you watch the series, you know what I mean. Just watch the Novus Mundus Season 1 series, please. Mexican Cartel has just been expanding. Qing is becoming beautiful. Japan has took over almost the entirety of Japan. Almost. And Australia has just been colonizing the rest of Australia back. If you look over there. If you see, we have like Japan sitting over here, and we got Australia here. They need to colonize this, and they have the entirety of Australia. Let's see what happens in another 100 years. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more, blah blah blah. Another 100 years later, and the Kingdom of Eternal Sun has just ceased to exist and got fully partitioned between Oak Isles and Imperium Mundi. Slovenia just sneakily went through Crimea and like the Donbass and went through there to colonize a bit of Russia. Then we got Bulgaria, which is still an alliance with, I don't know if they were an alliance, but there's been expanding into Central Asia. Then we got the United Kingdom, which is just expanding into Scandinavia, Finland, and now also in Russia. Slovenia also has an exclave here for some reason. And I think Agartha has like a monopoly almost on like the Middle East and Africa, because nobody's gonna be here. Cartel has just been expanding into, you know, the rest of North America and almost into South America. But what surprised me the most is how Australia just partitioned Japan together with the Qing. If you see, there's no Japan anymore over there. There's no Japan anymore. There's no Easter Bunny. There's no Japan. There's no Kingdom of Eternal Sun. Yeah, so they had a massive comeback. And did they conquer Australia? Yeah, Australia conquered Australia, but they still have to conquer New South Wales to fully unify Australia. And this random nation has just been number 10. So they... oh, yeah, because Japan and Kingdom of Eternal Sun are gone. I feel like there's not going to be happening too much anymore. So I'm just gonna skip ahead until some big wars ended, or there are like a few nations left. So yeah, just enjoy watching that. Okay, so the Mexican cartel just annexed like a big part of Anatolia. We got Slovenia, we conquered some part of Bulgaria. And then we got just Imperium Mundi, who just kicked the Oak Isles out of mainland Europe. Like, you know what I mean? They're kind of forming some kind of... I think they need some living space. I'm not gonna lie. Such a joke, don't take that serious. Yeah, let's just continue forward. Qing has been massively expanding. Okay, so Oak Isles just became a puppet of Imperium Mundi. Imperium Mundi has the Oak Isles, Penguin Army, and Slovenia as a puppet. That's just insane. They also, Australia conquered the entirety of Japan. They also made a landing into Southeast Asia. And for some reason, Japan still exists, and they have an alliance with the person who made their ends meet. And I feel like the AI hates island hopping, because Australia isn't going after like Indonesia and New Zealand like you would expect. And also in my other run, Mexico was all the way down in Brasilia, yeah. And they only conquered half of Cuba, because I don't know why, but they really hate island hopping for some reason. Also over here, they're not colonizing Iceland or the Falklands, or even like Ibiza, Madeira, how this would called, yeah, like Ibiza, Manacor, and Mahon. Also Malta is still free. Yeah, Bulgaria is just become some looks like more like an Azeri republic, because these are like all Azeri homelands. And then it's Bulgaria, you know, Bulgaria going back to their Asian roots, you know. Nah, they should be somewhere around here, below Baikal in the Mongolian area, of course. Just joking. Hungarians just... I'm just gonna stop fucking making stupid ass jokes. Let's continue. Okay, holy fucking shit. So Slovenia just like came loose. They became independent, I should call it. And Imperium Mundus was like, nah, and like hop, and it was gone. Also, Australia is just conquering China, like Qing. Japan was like some Siberian Manchuri republic, and right now they're in the process of like exploding. Just see how many nations just came out of there. And yeah, China, Qing China, they have an alliance with the Haixi. Yeah, bro, they're gonna help you. Fuck nah. Also, Agartha took like the whole entirety of Central Asia and even a bit of China from China. And I feel like they're ignoring India. I would too, because it's just dirty. Mexican cartels didn't... Oh, wow. Mexican cartel didn't do anything with their holdings here. And they're like... really friendly with everybody, it seems like. They're just a chill guy. Mexican cartel is just really chill. Australia has an alliance with Imperium Mundi. What? I feel like Australia does have a chance on winning the civilization event. One thing I was kind of concerned about is that like the Western and Eastern hemisphere, so I'm talking about Americas and the rest, wouldn't interact with each other, because I had a save with Carthage, a test save about the constant map, which you should join by creating a country in Novus Mundus and joining us in season 2. It's a Minecraft Bedrock civilization event, so people on their phone, on PC, on any console they can join, because it's a private world. And in a private world, a total of 40 people can join, which is just enough, because the previous event, the max amount I had in one session was like 11, and the average player count was like 3 or 4. So if you want to join, please come and join Novus Mundus Season 2. I will also put your concept nation into this map. It can even be a custom nation. I'll just make the civilization, just like how Penguin Army and the Kingdom of Eternal Sun was put into here. I can even put this one into another game. I wanted to do like in Hoi 4 or Victoria or Europa Universalis 5, but I'm not good in modding, so that's not gonna happen. Maybe like Worldbox. Yeah, Worldbox. I can do a Worldbox, which sounds weird, but I can do one. I feel like that's possible. Also in World War Simulator, I think it is, where it's like they expand really fast and they like the borders go like this the whole time. You know, people who know. Drew Durnell makes a lot of videos on them. I'm also inspired by him, by the way, for this video. So shout out to Drew Durnell for making this idea very good, because this video is gonna get like 20 views max, I feel like. But I mean, I hope people from this community in Novus Mundus that have played in the past are really excited to do these kind of things. And I just wanted to create some excitement and an advertisement for season 2. So this is this. Sorry for breaking your time. Let's just... sorry for breaking your time. What the sorry for messing around with your time. Sorry for misleading your time. Bro, my English sucks ass cheeks. Sorry for wasting your time. That's how it is. Yeah, let's continue. Fuck, man. Also, Bulgaria is gone. I forgot to mention, but yeah. And Japan just did fucking exploded fucking everything. China also kind of looks like the 3 warlords. If I look right there, you know what I mean. You got like the one here, the one here, and the one here. But I'm just gonna shut up. Okay, now we're like 200 years into the future. I don't know, I was just watching Instagram Reels because it's just taking way too long. Imperium Mundi and Agartha has set foot on the American continent. They have an alliance with Australia. Okay. We got Agartha with Oak Isles and Nivk, Nanai and Hashai Mohe as puppets. Only the Oak Isles is really an important one here. And they got an alliance with Australia. Well, Australia has an alliance with the cartel and Agartha. That's some crazy shit I just said over there. Dus Imperium Mundi have an alliance. Yeah, and that's not gonna. Why is Japan a Catholic state? Okay, for a second I'm gonna look at religion because we got what's this? This is Norse. Because I just put Agartha Norse because I felt like it, and we got Protestant and Norse over here. Norse and Protestant, you know, because British is it? And why is there so many Norse? And why is the Mexican cartel Norse? What? I mean, you saw a lot of Catholic pops, so they were something else before. For the rest, yeah. Bomboclad! China is just fucking gone, is it? I mean, what the fuck is this bum-ass flag? They're basically gone. What the hell? Wait, Slovenia exists? Oh no, they're just gone. With their friendly civilization with a total of 0 people. They're friendly with nobody. And I mean, yeah, Agartha has just been dominating a lot, I feel like. They got a bunch of Asia, they're taking Africa, Imperium Mundi is doing really good. And we got Australia just chilling in the corner. So yeah, it's 4 nations I expect right now, because yeah, who else is gonna do anything? To win, it's Australia, Agartha, Imperium Mundi, and the Mexican cartel. And I feel like it's going to be Imperium Mundi and Agartha. I'm going to be running this until 3000, so another 250 years and see what happens. And after that I'm just gonna run it until 2 nations arise from the simulation. Dus I'm just gonna scroll some more Instagram Reels. I feel like we can see who is Wolf 1. Don't you think? Because fuck man, Agartha. Is this the war to end all wars? Okay, I'll let it play a bit. Who's occupying who? I don't see any occupation here. Someone here, maybe here. Nobody is occupying. No, yeah, the Mexican cartel is just. They're here a bit in. They have an alliance with Imperium Mundi. They pieced out. I mean, like. Yeah, they ain't coming. 70 million. Oh, they're back in another war. This is the war to end all wars? I mean, that is just, it should be constant war. This is just the end of this world. I hate how. Yeah, now. Let's see the list. Oh. Total prestige. Population of 600. I mean, Imperium Mundi won. Yes, guys, it's so exciting. Oh, I've been recording for an hour. Ain't no fucking way. I feel like 2nd place Australia. 3rd place Agartha. 4th place Mexican cartel. 5th place Chin. 6th place Oak Isles. 7th place like Bulgaria. 8th place Slovenia. 9th place Japan. Then we got Penguin Army. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you like this kind of video, give me a thumbs up please. Yes. Thumbs up. Subscribe. Comment down below if you want the next one to be in this game or in another one that I have, like Worldbox or World War Simulator. I really would love to do this if HoI4, but I just can't. I'm not able to mod this, and I'm not gonna spend 1,000 hours to try and figure out how this shit works. I'm sorry. But yeah, come and join the Discord down in the description to put your own concept. But you can't just go into Discord, put the concept and never join, alright? So if you're going into the Discord coming, you will join the server, you know, when it releases. I'm thinking about 1st of February to release the... It's not a server, it's with sessions, you know. You can watch all the other videos to explain, or I can explain to you privately. Just send me a DM. You know, I'm so niche and underground that I could just reply to everyone's messages without a problem. And yeah, so come in the Novus Mundus Discord server, make your own country, chat with the other people. You can do pre-game diplomacy. To say, yeah, you can have this, and if I can have this, can I have this, and stuff like that. Rules will be told just before the thing. Yeah, join Novus Mundus, please, please, please. Speed, I need this. And yeah, invite your friends and shit to take over the server. Or if you're a content creator, you can even make stuff on it. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.